Hello, Pokemon fans. It is probably mostly people from PokemonLance too. It is Zakiori Chalcom here again with another Pokemon battle. This is an elite battle for number 1. I was re-established as my position along with being a Frontier Brain. So if you want to play for the Frontier, you can. It's open to everybody. But then also challenge Elite 4 if you can. This is a battle against PokeWorldDP. Probably saw him in General Sakura's tournament. He got pretty far, and I am the normal Elite 4 member. So this is battle number, or I'm Elite number 1, and I'm using normal types. And I started off really badly. As normal Zakiori Chalcom, I'm not going to cut out the move selection because then you could see my thought process and stuff like that. But speed it up because I want to keep it in a 15-ish minute time thing, because that's about as long as anybody's attention span will be. And this was a wonky rain dance team I kind of threw together. If I would have I had another team prepared for a rain dance that I would have used instead, but I didn't have enough time to train them up, and Perry didn't have, for some reason when he used his sap to try to get them, it kept crashing his game, which I think it might have been he had 2 codes on at the same time, but of course he didn't tell me that or realize that or know if that was it, which I think that's why it was crashing. Yes, so I have Eclair, my Funi, who I've recently renamed from Angel XS, because I didn't really like that name after a while. We have Sableye, which really cannot do anything to Eclair. That Surf's going to hurt a lot, and then here I wanted to make sure I was at full HP because I knew he'd attack first, and then I could rest up and then get my health back, which on about any other type of thing it really is not a problem. I probably should have just like surfed it and gotten away with it. But here I expected him to do another Shadow Claw, because he knows it's no point in burning me. So I switched to Persian, but it just goes for a recover, which is okay. If you wanted to go for a burn now, that would be okay, because this is Persian me and Perry cooked up. That's special. I know special Persians is not the most uncommon to see, but of this type is. And that speed drop actually will cause me to switch out in a little bit, but not right now, because I know I'll still be faster. Because I'm Persian. And a Thunder, because it gives Persian that extra little power, and after a nasty plot, it basically destroys whatever it wants, as long as it's not ground types or resisted. And we're going to send out a Metachan, which is going to pull me away because I am worried of it being scarfed. And probably saw at the beginning A has quick attack, but I know a quick attack won't take out Metachan just like that. But it just goes for a fake out, which would have done significant damage to Persian anyway. So I'm gonna surf here. He's probably gonna switch. He does. He switches to Raika, if I remember right. No, he switches to Jirachi, which I'm gonna have to set up the rain again, so this might be a time for him to switch. Probably Jirachi's going to U-turn like normal people, and he gets a crit, which tells me that it's not like banded or anything, because that did not hurt that much, even if it was a crit. The crit hurt, but half of that didn't hurt that much. I'm gonna set up Brain Dance, and then I know it's a Raikou, so I thought about, well, I could go to Rhyperior and take a Thunderbolt, but I'm smarter than that. I just go to a Blissey, which is going to absorb anything that he's going to throw at me, which probably absorbing a HP Grass or an HP Ice. And then this is a special. If I had a chance, I would have improved this a little bit. This is a Charge Beam Blissey, so it should be Serene Grace. So Natural Cure. And the Natural Cure actually could come into play later, but it should be Serene Grace. This is another one of Perry's creations, or at least the idea. Yes, I'm stealing a lot of stuff from Perry, or Peregrine Muon, who... Yes, I am stealing a lot of stuff from him, kind of, but he's like my best friend, so yeah. Also, we have agreed to this before. I am more of the battle experience. He is more of the tactician. He is an excellent tactician. If you haven't seen this, haven't seen it before. An excellent tactician. But I can cook up some good things, but he's much better at it. But I have much more battle experience. Okay. Thing for people. This completely pisses me off. The whole Drachi Ironhead thing. Yes, yes, woo. It's the same thing as Togetic, Serene Grace Togetic with Air Slash. No reason at all to do it. Come on, people. I mean, I don't like Blissey as it is, as one thing. Unless it's a creative set, like kind of like what this one is. But, I mean... Above level is Togetic and Jirachi used this way. I absolutely hate that. Because... And I mean, Togetic's even less than Jirachi with this, because Togetic is not incredibly fast, and you can... Togetic has a big gaping weakness with physical defense, which Jirachi doesn't have. Plus it's normal flying. So I think that was the only reason why the match went the way it went. Because Claire could have done a lot more, or Blissey could have done a lot more. Actually, right here, I should have gone to Blissey, knowing it will probably Toxic. Actually, I have no idea what it would do after this. But I switched to Blissey, thinking, oh, this is a good time I could Soft Boil. So, that is basically what I'm going to do. And he's going Toxic, woo, which wouldn't normally be a problem. But this is a creative Shuckle, so I will give you minus points for the Jirachi, but plus points for the Shuckle. So the Shuckle has Wrap, which means you stay in. So you stay in on Toxic, and you have to. And then, like most Shuckles, it also carries Encore. So instead of continuing to Soft Boil, I just went with Thunder, getting at 30% with Thunder is being a real pain. So one thing you gotta remember, I have 30% chance, which actually with Serene Grace, it's a 60% chance, which is why another reason why you need to do a Serene Grace Blissey with this. So, Toxic's gonna take me out next turn. I'm gonna get the Thunder off. Rain stopped though, which is the problem. We're going to get the Thunder off. Thunder, blah, with the Paralyze. Wrap. I don't think Wrap kills me. No, it's the Toxic. Toxic that kills me. So send out Rhyperior. This is an awesome Rhyperior because actually how the idea works. Which I probably should have waited a little bit later. So, boom, has Rock Wrecker, and you're thinking like, oh, that's a stupid move, why would you do that? Well, because it's also got Rest and Sleep Talk, but if you use Rock Wrecker through Rest, you don't take a turn of recoil, or recharge. At least that's how it's worked on Pokemon Online. Another one of, wait, I think that was, second time, I didn't catch what it was. I'm guessing it was low kick, because that didn't look like high jump kick, and yeah. I'm going to catch him with, because he's probably not going to want to stay in, because he knows he cannot take a return, and I know I am faster. We both know that he's faster, so I catch him with the Pursuit, which basically nullifies him, because he's not got, can't take a quick attack. But now he brings in Skarmory. Another one of the things I don't like, but Exemplar, my Weezing, should be fine with it. This team would work much better in 5th gen with Politoed, because then I don't have to keep doing Rain Dance. So he sets up spikes, which I'm not really worried about at all, unless he gets up a lot. Now he's just gonna Whirlwind. I was hoping it would go to Persian, because then I could just outright Thunder, but no, it goes back to A. And here I take a little bit of time to try to decide on what to do, because I could close combat and try to see what he's going to do, or I could go back to Exemplar, see if he's actually going to continue to Whirlwind me, or if he's going to do anything. Because Exemplar's not going to take any damage from the spikes, which is good. So he's going to set up more spikes, and so that lets me get a free shot off with Thunder. So Thunder, Doom. And I can get off another one if he chooses to Whirlwind, or if he chooses to switch out. If he switches out, I'll still get off a fairly high attack move, but he's going to Roost, which is okay because eventually I will get a Paralysis, which means I'll go first. Because again, 30% chance with Thunder. I don't remember what happens. Yeah, he's gonna Whirlwind, which I'm gonna be able to just barely take him, not take him out with that. But then he'll go to Whirlwind, and he'll switch me out for Persian, which will take Spikes damage, which is not helpful, but is not the worst thing. And Rain Stop, so I'm gonna have to Water Pulse. And see, as I can see it, the only threat I have really is this Raikou, because I can take out his other thing, but he's actually Scarfed. I can take out his Medicham and his Sableye with either of the other two. So I was hoping I would have gotten enough damage. So, and I was checking speed, so he has to be Scarfed. And I went to Weezing to see if I can do just enough damage with Sludge Bomb, which in retrospect, I should have done Pain Split, because then I could have leved another one, and then Sludge Bombed, and then got him down enough. So, seeing that, I should have done that. I was realizing that on that turn. Should have Pain Splitted there, brought him down farther, be able to take another one, then Sludge Bombed, and then A could have come in here and Quick Attacked and finished him off, because this is going to do more than enough. And then would have been able to Quick Attack, whatchamacallit? Medicham, and then would have been able to Pursuit, Sableye down, probably. He might have been able to stall me out. But good battle! Way to go for beating the first one for Elite Four, PokeWorldDP. Hope I don't see you again. Later.